Are the
And
missiles
also,
still there?
give me some tracking roll, because there's a lot of rain and it's really helped erase stuff.
So
It's erased it to the point where you're never going to see it. Never see it. Never will.
are the missiles still there?
Hard to say from all the way down here. The Russian sub is much bigger than you.
Okay.
You're looking up, going. There's all kinds of interesting tracks that you can't decipher, and the rain that seems to continuously be falling here is working on getting rid of them. You're thinking by the time you leave, if you come back later, they should be neatly gone by then.
I mean, I'm not gonna re-roll that, so okay.
All right, that's fine. I don't mind. There's
I know
also
you know.
no, not at all. There's weird splinters of wood and stuff like that. There's pieces of rope and things, just all kinds of detritus that you don't know what it means, or if it was from here, or what exactly is going on with it.
Okay, I'll climb in. Have a closer look.
Give me a climb roll. This will mean getting wet, as you cannot climb with your umbrella open.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. It shows your stylish coat and shit get all fucked up. Oh, you got a hell of a good climb.
Oh,
You
yeah.
scamper up the rope like a monkey, and carefully go into the sub. It's really awkward to get around inside because it's kind of on an angle and such. And you can see inside there. It looks like there's yeah, there's no bodies or anything. It's creepy as fuck. It's a bunch of documents and stuff. Looks like somebody just picked them up, went bah, and scattered them around. They're all written in some strange language that doesn't even have the common sense to use the same alphabet as English.
It's probably Russian.
Yeah, that's a really good guess, actually.
Yeah, I'll gather the documents up. Have a look.
Sure, give me a Russian roll, please.
This is where I
they all look kind of old timey, if you know what I mean. No problem. Yep, and no telling what any of these are.
I'm gonna gather them up and put them away in my backpack.
Done. You go through the sub and stuff, looking around. Give me an operate heavy machinery roll to understand how all this non-computer shit works.
Okay.
If it doesn't have a computer in it, it's not worth knowing. You wander through the unfamiliar controls and shit. There's all kinds of weird shit in here. You're not sure what is up with this stuff. You do eventually go down. Give me an evidence analysis roll. You do find a place where what you think are the torpedo tubes are, but it looks as though somebody may have welded them shut or something like that at one point. And so your guess is that instead of trying to get them out of here and then trying to somehow haul them up all these tight, narrow corridors and stuff, and get them out that way, they just went in from the other side for some reason. But why somebody would have torpedoes in a ship and then weld the thing to put in more torpedoes closed is a mystery.
Maybe so the ship doesn't sink. Maybe water might.
Who knows? Yeah, it's possible. You're like, I don't know. But there's no explanations.
Are there any signs of the torpedo? Or are they gone?
No torpedoes in what you think is the torpedo room. There's all kinds of instructions and stuff all over the walls and everything in Russian or some language that uses Cyrillic alphabet, because St. Cyril did his country no favors. Hate him so much. So, yes, I have a beef against a fucking 12th century dude or something. Anyway, or whatever centuries, 8th, 12th, something like that, old time, pre-internet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, submarine's fucked. Is it still operational.
Seaworthy? Yeah, you think maybe.
I mean, I'm not gonna drive it, but.
Well, you're not sure how to get it off of the. Oh, sorry, he was back in 300s. Fucking Saint Cyril, what a bitch. Anyway,
yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know how good your submarine driving skill
Yeah,
is.
no, I'm just wondering, like, is it? Yeah.
Plus,
Okay.
whoever rammed it seems to have done so hard enough that the propeller is no longer in the water. I mean, you pretty much need to get something to push it back in the water.
Yeah.
And then you could putter around however big this area is. So you're not really, it'd be like getting a semi truck here going and puttering around for a while. I mean, sure, it'd be fun for an hour, but after that, you're really burned out.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Burlington, landing pad of the stars.
Well, the gate seems to be closed, so I'll climb back out. And,
You're collecting all sorts of interesting information for the
Oh yeah,
airplane.
I'm gonna have like a fucking essay to write after this. That's gonna be fun. Alright, let me just see the map. Hold on one sec. What else do I need to have a look at? I wanna visit, or have a look. Make sure the truck is still okay with the painting. No one's touched it. Still there.
You go back out of the rain. The umbrella had mixed results. Yeah, currently it's oddly still there. Nobody's stolen it, which is just weird. Or is it? Give me a luck roll for something. The truck's there.
By a quarter.
Yeah, it's sitting at its camouflage place and everything. I mean, you if you want to update some of the camouflage, you could, because otherwise it'll all eventually die, and then it'll
Yeah,
be
sure.
like, what's that dead bush over there?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Sure, give me a new camouflage roll as you update.
Let's update this.
Yeah.
By half.
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna improve this because the other camouflage not that hot. It was okay, but I can do better. And then you do. Now you're covered in leaves, mud, all that shit. You're pretty much feeling really, really worn out. But by God, that fucker is camouflaged up. Now you
Okay.
can go on and explore Burlington or whatever it is you're wanting to do.
I'm gonna go check it. Well, you said it's
Go
evening.
stalk your double again. What?
You said it's evening now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
I'm
gonna check into the bed and breakfast.
It just shows you like walking in. It just shows muddy footprints following you, and the lady's like,
Sorry. Do you need some help cleaning it up?
"Oh no, I'll take care of it," she says, as the 1950s long-suffering housewives did, and yeah, she helps you clean up your shoes and stuff like that. She offers to do your laundry and whatnot. And she sticks you into a room. Have you seen the map of the rooms before?
Briefly, but can I have a little look?
I'm happy to give you another look. There it is. Chunk. Let me uncover the picture of her husband as you get to see him too. Tink. A happy 1950s married couple.
Oh, they look
Yes.
lovely.
Yes. They're nice people. Your room will be room H, the one right next to the giant grandfather clock.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is walk up to the clock, stare at it, and try and figure out what this thing does.
You are feeling tired as shit.
Yeah, I'll go to bed right
Very
after.
busy day.
Yeah.
All right. You stare at the grandfather clock. You can see its face.
Okay. Well, my analyze power didn't work though.
Cool.
Well, since I'm tired, I'll go to bed for. Well, no, I'm not sleeping here. But that I'm going back to the embassy sleep there.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It looks very comfortable here. I mean, it's
I mean, with the fucking crazy ass, what is it, dude? Now I
well,
will take a bath.
he went down before the
Oh yeah,
world
he might come back though. I don't know. I'll take a shower though, freshen up.
just like Woody Allen. There's a common bathroom, but you're the only one staying here, so it works out for you. Plus, she's got your clothes and she's doing them. Maybe
Yeah,
just a quick lie down. I mean, you can still be on full guard and have
yeah.
weapons around
I'll
you.
I'll wait for it to finish and I'll grab a bite to eat as well.
It's meatloaf night, they tell you.
It's always
Give me a willpower roll after you get done eating and stuff when you're hanging out waiting for the laundry to get done.
oh yeah, of course.
They should be dry by the morning, she tells you.
By 4 or times
Yeah,
4.
yeah, 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 yeah. You're doing that. She tells you your clothing will be dry in the morning. It's washed and now it's just drying out.
Wait, what? No.
It was
I
muddy and stuff, dude.
Yeah, but it might disappear if I leave it. Oh
No,
wait,
no.
no.
She tells you you'll be fine. Fine, fine. Plus, there's all
Okay,
these bed sheets you can make a toga out of if you had to.
okay, sure. You know what? You know what? Fine. I'll sleep in the bed and breakfast.
Excellent. Next day, give me a luck roll at half. What a good night's sleep you had.
No, just normal.
All right. No problem. Yes, you were right. Your clothes disappeared, you silly person. So, um, it shows you sitting there eating an angry breakfast wearing a toga. Do you have any craft toga skill?
No.
Try it out. Maybe you'll make a really excellent toga. Otherwise, you'll look like a drunken college guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, drunken college guy, right? She's like, "Good
Um,
morning,
Morning.
happy Friday."
Where are my clothes?
Your clothes, she
Never
says, as though
mind.
we've never had this conversation before.
Of course we didn't.
All your other shit that was in the room is still there.
Yeah. I know.
So,
All right.
yeah, you eat.
I'll go to the what's it called? Long clothing.
Long's Clothing, no problem. You head over to Long's Clothing. Good times. And where did it go? Clothing store. No problem. It's run by Robert Long, long face, long limbs, nice guy. Hey, good morning.
Hey,
You need
yeah,
clothes.
yes, I need something in black if you have anything.
He does. He has worsted suits in black. You get dressed in a 1950s blackish suit. Most of them are brown. Yours is very, very dark brown.
I guess this will do. Thank you.
Yep.
Please visit
Just
to
go
the
to the great.
yeah. Thank you. All right.
You feel like a putz wearing this stuff. Your grandfather wouldn't be caught dead in it. Well, he might. Depends on what he's buried in. This could be the same suit. Should.
I mean, I do kind of feel like fancy, but eh, not really my style. Anyway,
No.
what else?
You were looking
Have
all Matrix before and shit.
yeah.
Unfortunately, the Matrix look doesn't hold up when you don't have like fucking makeup artists and cast or crew to fucking keep you looking spiffy. You end up just
Um,
looking wet and muddy.
can you open the map again? Just want to have a quick look.
It's amazing how many people have looked around the map and people missed shit. They went back there repeatedly, still missed shit. So it just gets held right. Barbershop, it was one of the major things, but that took a couple seasons, I think.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
I will go to the school. See what's in there.
A bunch of fucking school kids looking forward to the weekend. Forever.
Oh, that sounds like hell.
Yeah. The weekend that never comes. No problem. Yeah, you go around the school and check into different classrooms and stuff and see the kids all looking out the windows, waiting for that golden weekend where they're able to get a little sip of life. They'll never come because it's Friday. It's always Friday. Nothing special in the school, I'm afraid.
Nothing special. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'm not one of those cruel GMs that goes, "Did you look at the floor? You didn't say you looked at the floor." If you
Yeah,
didn't
no,
say
I figured.
fuck
Yeah.
those people.
I want to look in the city hall.
All right. There's a lady who works in the city hall. She's like the secretarial thing. And then there's also the mayor, who's also the judge. And there's a big area in the front part of them that they could have for like town gatherings, pie eating contests, whatever. And yeah, there's unless you're wanting to do it, if you just want to go in and look around, go, do you have any cool shit here? No.
Okay. Just thought I'd check. Never know. um, I want to go and so there's a bunch of houses on Elm Street.
There
I
are.
wanna introduce, like, wanna go up and knock and introduce myself. See who
No
lives
problem.
there.
Yeah, you end up meeting a shitload of people. Some of them are at their various stores and stuff. I'll go ahead and reveal the names, though, as you get to find out who everybody is. Hold on, there's more homes. You're the first person who wanted to go find out all the people. Yes, I know. A lot of people are like, Holmes, fuck them. That's fine, too. Here's all the names in case it's ever asked at a Bridge of Death type setup.
Hold on, I need to let me
Oh,
just I'll take a screenshot. It's
yeah,
easier.
yeah. There's also some trees back behind. Now, as far as all the homes area goes, the biggest interesting thing that you find is behind the last home on the street, Mr. Edward Frank's home. He has a bomb shelter.
Yeah, I've been down there.
Got it.
Um,
That's the most interesting thing. Everybody else is either at work with their housewives or sitting around waiting for them to get back or doing the 1950s cleaning or whatever. But other than that,
what's
you know,
over in this direction?
pardon?
What's over here in this direction?
Hold
To
on,
the
let me
east.
scroll back out of the map. Going, oh, over there, nothing.
Okay.
Just normal stuff. You're pretty sure the world wraps around eventually. As soon as you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
outside of the houses, then they'll be back in sight.
Just in case someone else
I'll uncover
decided
some.
to hide something, I want to look in the little tree area down here. See
Yep,
if there's
I
anything.
don't believe there's anything hidden there currently.
Okay, just checking.
Yep.
No weird shit going on over there.
No.
Oh, all right. Let's just zoom back in so I can see what I'm doing. Um, so the super duper mart, I've been there before, is just groceries and stuff, food, supplies. Yeah.
You can pick up more cigarettes for Wrestling Rat if you wanted.
Uh, yeah, sure. I'll pick up
Cool.
pack of cigarettes.
Give me a luck roll and half for something.
Okay.
Who knows? You may get really lucky here.
No, just normal.
Freddie is not really, really lucky.
I mean, I
Okay.
am, but yeah.
Well, you haven't died yet.
Do they have any fancy ass spices around?
No, they have both salt and pepper.
All right, never mind. That's fine.
Right. Acting like those aren't good enough on every tabletop in the whole world of that.
All right, let's see. I've kind of been in um, these two buildings, they're empty.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep, they're more empty shops and stuff.
I'll have a look inside of both of them, just in
No
case
problem.
there's
There's
some.
nothing in there. They look like they're in good repair, et cetera, et cetera. If somebody wanted to open up a new craft store or some shit, I guess they could and have
Okay.
no money incoming from it.
Let's have
Yeah,
a look at the moot howl. I've
no
been there
problem.
before, but
Have you
yeah.
been in Mukau before?
Briefly.
Well, it's kind of interesting because there's a place where the big truck gets parked,
Yeah.
and then upstairs of that is like a little residence thing. The milk delivery
Yeah.
truck is in a
Yeah.
garage,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
there's like the stairwell that go. You have to go into the garage and then up the stairs inside. There's no light.
Okay. Um. Oh, by the way, you might want to restart your webcam. You're really blurry.
Okay, let me try it this way first. On my screen, it looks great.
Yeah, on my screen, you're like barely visible.
Better
Must be a bandwidth now,
bandwidth?
probably. You're not downloading porn or anything, are you?
No, sadly.
Alright. eh, if it looks okay for you, maybe. Well, I don't know. I hope the
England.
recording. I hope the recording's going to be okay. Anyway, okay, so Mukau has a downstairs where the truck is, and then upstairs where the residence is.
The
Yeah.
stairs are inside the garage, which is closed but not locked.
Is the truck locked?
You go and check out the truck. Couple interesting things with the truck. First, it's not locked. Keys are in the ignition. Second, it seems to be full of milk, fresh milk, new
Oh.
bottles.
Oh. Hmm. I just thought of something. I'll probably get. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a bottle of milk, put it in my backpack.
Okay,
I'm gonna hate to put it somewhere. I don't care. It'll be funny.
they're nice and
Um.
cold too.
So yeah, I'll take that with me for now. Um. Also, what's Albert King? Is that the name of the street?
No, that used to be the name of the guy who was the thing. He's gone
Okay.
now.
Hmm.
Yeah, players did horrible things to him. Poor bastard. I leave his name up as a in memorandum thing.
Um.
Memoria, in
Quick,
memory.
quick, quick question. When I spoke to this guy at this residence, Mr. Clem Wilson,
Hmm.
did he seem
Oh,
interesting?
he wasn't there. That's just his house. That's
Ah,
apparently
okay.
where the barber's supposed to live.
Oh, so Clem's last name is Wilson. Interesting.
Take a card. You're the first person to ever give a shit.
Really? How? I thought people would explore this place. Like,
I
properly.
if you ever go back and listen to the early episodes and stuff, it was like, how do I get out of here? And that was that. I'm like, okay, somebody will eventually come back and put more pieces together.
Okay. Um, before I go further west, I want to, first of all, I want to go to, let's start with, City Hall. And
Okay.
I want to ask, hey, like the receptionist or whoever is there.
Yes.
What can you tell me about Mr. Wilson?
Oh, he's been in this town for many years and such. He runs the barber shop.
And where does it come from? Is he born here or?
Oh, yes.
Hmm. Does he have a family?
No.
Lives on his own, huh? That's
Oh, yes.
sad.
Yes. Hey, he probably should get married and have a good wife, maybe some kids.
Hmm. And does he ever travel anywhere else, or
I'm
just
not
stay here?
really sure. You could ask him. He's next door.
Yeah, I know, I know. Have you ever spoken to him yourself?
Of course.
What's he like?
Oh, he's a nice man.
What kind of does he have any interests?
Well, I'm not really sure.
Sorry about the questions. I'm just new in
You
town,
want
just
to
trying to.
get to know a new friend. I understand. She's
Yes, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the information. Do you know who Mr. Wilson's father is or mother?
no, I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay. Thank you for the information.
She looks up, looks momentarily confused at something. Give me a empathy roll. Hold on. Oh, meow. No, cat's ignoring me.
I fail.
Cool. Something odd flitted across her face, and then she goes back to her work.
Mm. All right. I'm gonna go to the library.
You head back to the library. The librarian looks up, says, she nods at you, goes back
Hello.
to,
My name's Freddie. What's your name, madam?
she says, my name is Mabel Smith.
Ah, Miss Smith. I was wondering, do you know Mr. Wilson, the barbershop
Oh,
owner?
yes, he's been here forever.
Do you know anything where he's from, or
I believe he's from here.
do you know anything about his family, his mother,
Oh, I don't
father?
think he has one.
No mother or father?
She gets an odd look on her face and goes, I'm sure he does, but I don't know who they are.
I see. Tell me, do you have a um, family tree book in the library somewhere?
Certainly, she uh, points it out over there.
Thank you. I'll go
Certainly.
have a look.
It's blank. The book is blank. Every fucking page is blank. In fact, there's not even anything on the spine. You look around, none of the books have anything printed on the spine.
Ah,
The air players look much the same way as you do.
mm, all right. And it's not written in like if I hold it up to the light, it's not like invisible ink or something.
If it is, it's way too invisible for the likes of you, paleface.
I'll pull out my lighter, hold it under, turn it on, hold it under the paper,
Give
and
me
I'll
a
bring it
luck
here.
roll versus hilarity.
I swear if I burn
That would be fucking
by
priceless.
half.
Nope, not yet. All right. Yeah, you heat up the, if it's written in lemon juice, it's failing to come through.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put the book back then.
Damn,
Put
I
the lighter
really
away.
want you to accidentally burn down the library. That would have made my fucking day. Just fumble luck roll. Runs out. Oh, the stories.
Okay. Um, right, where was I?
You're in the library. You haven't run
Yeah, in
out.
the library. Yeah, yeah.
Your
Oh,
library,
yeah.
the lighter seems to work. The flame's just a little higher than you thought it would be, but by God, you're way too good for it.
I'm gonna go to Flowers by Irene.
All right, you head over to Flowers by Irene. And when you go in, the lady goes, isn't it a lovely day?
Yes, it is.
It's a flower store. There's a lady selling flowers here.
Yeah. Um, any interesting flowers that catch my eye? Like black
That,
roses or something
that look pretty or just weird?
weird.
Give me a botany roll. Who says you're not getting a lot of skill checks?
Botany.
Bot for you, bot for me.
Fumble.
Oh my Christ, what the hell is this thing? This is some weird looking shit here. It looks like the Fae got in here and made some weird fucking flower.
Excuse me, Miss Irene. What's that over there?
Hmm?
That flower over there. What's that?
Oh, I think it's a rose.
That ain't no rose. That's. You should burn that.
I'm pretty sure it's a rose, she
No,
says.
you should burn it. It's possessed by demons.
Ah, she says.
Tell you what, I'll take it off your hands. I'll
All
buy it.
right. Shall I just have it built to the bed and breakfast?
Yes, please.
You're hoping that Bill never comes through. Can you just imagine how much fucking money the PCs would owe? $10.5 million? The fuck? What the fuck?
All right, yeah, I'll buy the flower. Look
No
at
problem.
it, like stare at it with my neck.
It kind of
Grab
like
my.
the head kind of goes.
I'll grab my lighter and just burn it.
It gives off some sort of weird gas that's trying to kill you while you're doing it.
Throw it away. Stomp on it.
Give me a luck roll. Lower is better.
Just normal.
Damn. You toss it back into the flower shop. It fails to burn down the place. I'd have been so happy if it did. Woo! You hear from the flower shop.
Don't worry, the demon's dead. Took care of it.
Thank you. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Puff
Hey,
my chest out.
your back's a little bit heavy.
All right, I'll go to the office now. Have a look over there.
To the what?
The office.
Oh, the office?
Yeah.
No problem. It is depressing and confusing all at once. There's a lot of people in there who are sitting at desks. And when you come in, they're like, oh, hello. And they have pipes that are not lit that they take out of their mouth and they greet you and stuff. And then when, after you get done talking to them about whatever bullshit you come up with and leave, they sit back down at their desk and put their pipe in their mouth and then just sit there.
They just sit there.
There's no work going on. The office does not appear to serve any purpose other than giving men a place to drive their cars to and sit for fucking 8 hours until something else, and then they can leave and go to God. This is the most fucking depressing, fucking nihilistic town you've ever been in. You could just leave some goths here and they fucking all commit suicide by the end of the week.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
It's amazing. Shows all these goths trying to get into town. Yeah.
Curl up and die.
Curl Up and Die is one of those places where women go to sit under those giant fucking 1950s dryers and shit for a long goddamn time and gossip with each other.
Yeah, it's not really for this thing.
Are you sure? Maybe you get some big ass fucking 1950s curlers in your hair. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, I mean, I'll look around inside, but if there's
nothing.
Okay.
No, nothing interesting unless you're into giant 1950s dryers and shit.
I'll go to the bank.
No problem. The bank itself. Have you been in here before?
Not in it, just outside of it.
You go inside, and it's a big open space. It's got a couple of guys standing there with rifles and stuff, look like cops, but they're really still. They're not moving around like normal people would. Super still. And
is this at the entrance or inside?
Inside. There's totally 4 of these guys, and judging by your past experience and stuff, give me a spot hidden, evidence analysis, your choice.
All right, cool. But how?
You've seen a lot more life come out of the shit on the Westworld show than these guys will ever see. But you think that just like the Westworld show, they could be robots that are like skin covered and shit.
Yeah.
And they're hanging out with their guns. Now, then you can go up to the front counter, and then if you go around the counter, it'd be super obvious to everybody if you're going around the counter. No way to sneak around the counter. Then you get over to the back, and there's a big vault in the back, right?
Yeah.
And the
I
people,
know what's in there.
yeah, and there's 4 different tellers standing there, no other customers.
Okay, I'll approach one of the tellers.
Hello, happy Friday. How may I help you?
Hello, I'd like to make a withdrawal, please.
Certainly. And your name and account number?
Mr. Wilson, 69, 69, 69.
All right. And let's see here, checking. I'm sorry, we don't have your account on file, Mr. Wilson.
Oh, there must be some kind of error. Can you check again?
She checks again in a book. Give me a spot hidden.
Spot hidden. Well,
the pages are all blank. She carefully goes down the blank page. I'm sorry, sir, I don't see your account.
Damn bureaucracy must have misfiled it again.
She nods sympathetically. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir?
Can I take out a loan?
Oh, I'm afraid that we're waiting for a shipment of money in, sir. It should be here on Monday.
You're waiting for a shipment of money?
Yes, sir. We're out.
You have no money in the bank?
No, sir.
So why didn't you just say that when I asked to make a withdrawal?
She goes, I'm sorry. How may I help you, sir?
I see. What's in the vault?
Hello. Happy Friday. How may I
Happy
help
Friday. Oh, thank you for your help. I'll be leaving now.
you? Yes, sir.
All right. So much for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Well, that was a bank, I suppose.
Yes.
Oh, as I walk past the guards,
They
do the
all
guns
rotate their heads slowly as you're going by.
I want to casually take a look at the guns. Do they seem real/loaded?
It's impossible to tell if a gun's loaded. A lot of people shoot themselves and
Yeah.
find out the hard
But are
way.
they real or
They seem real. Give me a gunsmithing roll.
gunsmithing? And are these rifles or pistols?
Yep.
Okay. Well.
Some sort of firearm. It's longer than a pistol, and you don't like the looks of it.
Okay. I just nod to them and leave.
They just slowly watch you go out in the creepiest possible fashion. All 4 of their heads turning exactly to watch you go out.
I'm used to it by now.
Yes.
All right.
You leave the bank and feel a little bit better. Ooh.
I mean, I kind of know what's in the police station.
Mm-hmm.
You
well, I wouldn't say that. I'd say
kind of.
you know what's kind of. Sure, kind of is fine.
That's what I said, kind of. So I'm gonna go in there and have another look.
Give me a luck roll. Let me see what's going on in the police station, as it's a variable thing. There are people walking around on the sidewalks and shit, you know.
Blackwater.
Right. It's open. The deputy's in there. He goes, "Happy Friday. Cat caught in a tree, mister?"
Oh no. I just thought I'd say hi, see how you're doing. Is everything all right, officer?
Oh, yes, sir, it is. Now you notice as he offers you a cup of coffee.
Okay, I accept.
It's the kind of bad coffee that cops are forced to drink around the world at all times. So it's normal coffee. You notice in here there's a few different rooms. Like there's a hallway going off. No idea what's in that room. There's the chief's office, which doors closed, possibly locked. And then there's a couple of desks in here, one of which is the deputies. And there's no bathroom that you can see. Or do people even pee? Anyway, you kind of got to pee. You've been drinking tea and coffee and shit. You could definitely go for a pee. And you're
I'll
fuck me, right? I'll just sit here and pee my pants.
I'll do it later in the bed and breakfast.
Just walk up, just pee inside. Don't mind the mop. We'll just leave it here. Yeah. Fuck your clean, bitch.
So there's a back office.
And unknown area. There's also like a supply closet and shit. But unfortunately, it's really hard to search it when the cop's sitting around. He's chit-chatting. He seems like an amiable person. He's wearing a pistol. And just hanging out, jaw jacking. Oh, the sheriff's not going to be back for a while. He was out checking on some kids and stuff. Blah blah blah. Desk and either knock him out or have sex with him real quick.
What do I have to do to join the police force?
Well, that's really easy. All you got to do is he gives you directions to a city that doesn't exist, so you can attend the police academy, which also doesn't exist. And then after you get your certification stuff, then when they're hiring, and he doesn't know when they'll hire and stuff. They haven't got any places open and shit right now. But maybe you get a job in the big city and so on. So it kind of goes nowhere, but it's an extra half an hour of your life just sucked away. You hope you're immortal. Immortality shows you just sitting there listening to this guy.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bid him farewell. Nice to meet you, sir.
Hey, well, it's a real pleasure to have you. Real pleasure. I'll tell you what, you've been such a great guest and such. We might be short one person for league night, but even so, maybe we could get you into watch. You just tell them I sent you, and by God, we'll go ahead and get you in there if you'd like.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Certainly.
So what I'll do is I'll leave.
You notice also that there's no real writing on the door. It's just illegible marks.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
There's also a couple of small cells. If you want more of a description and stuff, I'll let you know. The deputy's name, by the way, is Spencer Arnahue.
Spencer, okay. Cool.
Just in case you cared. You've been stuck with him for like over an hour, so I figure you know his name.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna after about 5 minutes, I'll run in and be like, Mr. Arnahue, Mr. Arnahue, the library.
Deputy Arnahue.
Deputy, please, the library. It's on fire.
The library's on fire?
Yeah.
Holy smokes. He gets up and give me a fast talk roll.
By half.
Off he goes. He does pause to kick you out and lock the door, though. No civilians can remain in the police station after I'm gone.
Okay. So after he runs off.
He runs off.
He's like, you can't see me. I'll try and pick the lock.
Sure. Give me a luck roll for something.
By half.
No sign of the fucking chief right now. And you pick the lock. Yeah. Give me a lock picking roll. See how that worked out.
Can I support with lock lore?
Absolutely.
Let's see that first.
Looks like a 7-pin. Yeah.
Okay. supported myself, and it's mechanical, I'm assuming.
Oh, God,
So,
yes. These people wouldn't know an electronic lock if you wrap the wires around their head and just slowly choked them out with it.
oh damn it.
No, there's no possible way you can ever get into here.
I'm kind of look around, make sure no one's watching,
Yeah.
and
Although the bank
and
is really super close by. If anybody is to just casually look out the window, they might notice you.
it's a good thing they don't move.
Hopefully.
What I'll do is I'll grab my sword and just pop the lock off.
Give me a strength roll to mess around with your fucking valuable killing implement to try to jimmy this fucking lock. It appears that it's never going to give up the ghost, and you're never going to get in, and you're going to be stuck outside forever, and it'll probably start raining on you, and you'll get covered with mud.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you get in. And right inside, areas of interest. There's a front desk, illegible room number 1. There's a side window, illegible room number 2, illegible room number 3, that's kind of down the hall I mentioned, illegible room number 4, 2 small cells, possibly a chief's office, although it's an illegible room.
I'll check room number 1.
No problem. You're quickly going through because you probably discover that the thing is not fire soon. In illegible room number 1, it looks like an empty armory. All the guns and stuff are out right now.
Okay. Room number 2.
It looks like this is a disposal room. There's a big red box with a hole in it and stuff.
Does it look like the one, the trash one in Kendall that we
There's
raised in?
only one major difference. This one seems to be somehow affixed to the floor.
Affixed how?
You're not sure.
Okay.
No. You're thinking it could be super glued. It could be molecularly bonded. You're not really sure.
Okay. How big is it?
It's big enough that you could put maybe 2-3 people in through the slot, and even if they didn't go in, it's quite big.
Okay.
Illegible room number 3 has got
understood.
4 bunks, no personal items at all. Illegible room number 4, you get quite a supplies. It's the cleaning supplies closet. And illegible room number 5 is indeed locked.
I've been here before. Is this the room with the phone in it?
Should be. You're not sure if the phone's in there, but if this is the room that it came from, if only there was some way of getting rid of these pesky locks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk.
It's up to you. Picking a lock takes under a minute.
Yeah, he'll be back by then, I think. Maybe.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, is there anything in the main lobby area where we were?
Nothing you care about.
Okay, just a coffee machine, and that's it.
Pretty much coffee machine, desk, some blank papers.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go back out, close the door, put the
It
lock
looks
on.
as though it's been jimmied open with a sword.
I'll put the lock on, try and like, you want that.
It's not that kind of. It's a built-in lock. It's like somebody went after.
Oh, one of those.
Oh yeah, like somebody went after your bedroom door with a sword. Yeah. You kind of close it. It kind of stays a little bit closed. You're like, maybe tomorrow will be okay.
I mean, it should be. All right, so that's the police officer. Okay, let's go to.
Ooh, give me a spot hidden roll.
Spot hidden. Oh, fail. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna just since I need to pee, I'll go to the bed and breakfast, but I'm gonna walk and just show you. So I'll walk behind the office and go this way.
Yeah, I get you. No problem. You're off the main street. Give me a new spot hidden as you quickly go over there. Eventually, get to bed and breakfast. Find a place to be, you pee. But on the way, what you encounter absolutely
Fail.
you encounter nothing interesting. You see people walking. You also see a lot of things that, like, it looks like parts of a bad sitcom. Like a lady backs a car into something. Guy makes a sexist remark like "Women drivers, hey, am I right?" And the woman's like, "My husband's gonna kill me." You know, a lot of 1950s sexism mixed with bad attempts at comedy. Weird. And then everybody seems to forget what they're doing. Like the lady gets out of the car and just wanders off, and it's just creepy as fuck.
Okay.
You eventually get there, and the lady's like, "Hello, would you?" And you hurry by her, go upstairs, and she just shows, and it does like the long peeing scene where she's outside the bathroom door going, oh, 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 and she keeps going, and the pee keeps going. She's like, oh, oh, oh. Eventually, you come out and she asks if you like a room for the night.
Not right now, thank you.
She frowns as you scurry back out. Where to?
The post office.
No problem. The post office is a funny set. There's a guy behind the desk, and it goes into a back room. Who knows what's back there? Magic, mushrooms, elves, could be anything. And he goes, "Hello, your package hasn't arrived yet, sir.
Do you know when it will be here?
Should be here tomorrow." What a dick, you think? Teasing me with my goddamn package.
Remind me again, what was I? Sorry, I have a really bad hangover. What did I order? What am I expecting?
I'm not sure. A package is my guess.
Mm.
I don't open them, he says.
I see.
He smiles and
Well,
nods.
yeah. And do you normally get packages every day or just this one?
This is a post office, sir.
Just thought I'd check. All right then.
You notice there's nothing on the counter or anything like that.
Are there any like lockers or anything where you
No.
might store items? Nothing. Excuse me, do you mind can I buy a stamp?
Yes, sir. Do you want me to charge it to bed and breakfast?
Yes, please.
One stamp?
Yep.
He pulls out one stamp and hands it to you.
What does it look like?
It has a kind of a weird design on it. It also says something like 5 cents or some shit. I don't want to find out what the price of stamps was in the 1950s, but it does have that weird design on it there.
What, that same?
Mm-hmm. For our listening audience, it is the
infinity symbol with the yin yang symbol behind it. The same one that I was given from that guy to give to Doc Fulton, the brooch. I want to ask him, hey, I'm not familiar with this kind of
it's
stamp.
a stamp.
Do you know what this is?
Certainly, you lick the backside and then you affix it to whatever you'd like to send. The look on Freddie's face, by the way, if you're not watching this and just listening to it, supreme frustration. So much frustration.
All right. Thanks. No letters or anything. Just package tomorrow.
Happy Friday.
Alright, and yeah, I'll go to the last place, the Harbor Master.
The horrible monster? What?
The Harbor Master. Harbor Master.
Oh,
Harbor, yeah, that one.
got it. No problem. There's a sign in the window. It says closed. Be back Monday.
I look around, anyone watching, as I try to pick this lock.
Happy Friday, says some guy, ignoring you, sitting there picking lock. You're like, fuck you. I'm busy picking the goddamn lock.
Alright,
Checking this eventually. If I have to break into everything, maybe I've gone back to Skyfall, Dragon Reach, or
hey,
something.
maybe.
You get in, a whole bunch of blank papers, and uh, there's like a ship in the bottle, which is kind of cool, but it's not a great one. It's just ship in the bottle. There's a lot of pictures of boats and shit on the walls. There's various nautical looking stuff, that the sailors are nautical bric-a-brac that all sailors seem to
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
nothing really interesting though.
Are the papers blank?
Of course.
Of course. Alright, I guess that's what's in here.
It's such a creepy fucking town, you're thinking.
What, is this area up to the northwest? Is this a thing?
Yes, that's totally a thing.
I want to
You
go there.
you head up to the northwest. There's a lot of trees. You can find old scraps of cloth and stuff. It looks like at one point there's a big amount of cloth. There's like painting on it. It looks like somebody painted trees and shit and hung up a big cloth with big trees and stuff painted on it for some reason. There's also like a old kind of dilapidated building hidden away. It doesn't look like it's quite in the same style as all the other buildings and such in the town. There's pieces of tools and shit and just like junk, like let's throw out some shit. And for some reason that's here.
Hmm. I want to go into the
A
building.
lot of rope and stuff here too for some fucking
Rope?
reason.
Does it
Yeah.
look like the rope that was attached to the submarine?
Some of it, I mean, some of it could be similar, but there's also thicker ropes and stuff. There's also some like it looks like they were tying some. Give me an evidence analysis roll to figure out what in the fuck as you look around.
Okay. Evidence now. I did click it. Not rolling.
Yeah, apparently you don't get no evidence analysis. Yeah,
Uh,
try clicking again. See if I can get it. If that doesn't, oh, I see. I see.
hold on. Okay, let me try it one more time. There we go. Yeah, maybe.
Hey, it looks like at one point this was kind of a makeshift dock for an airship.
Oh, this is what this is. Okay.
I think you've even seen it before,
Yeah,
but
that's where the Zeppelin used to be.
hmm,
Yeah. Alright, I want to go check out the dilapidated building, see what's in there.
looks like there's a lot of just junk. Like people at one point were staying here and said, "Fuck all this junk." All kinds of weird shit. There's like a few issues of that Grognak comic and stuff like that. A lot of cigarette butts, usual kind of crap people leave behind.
Okay. Right.
Cut to it shows in Kinleyville somebody realizing that they can't get more smokes. Ah!
Alright, just trying to see if there's anywhere else.
Yeah.
up to
I think
the
you're almost done exploring this. When you
yeah,
get down
pretty
to
much.
McKinleyville, I'm thinking
Yeah.
that'd be a good time to end the
Yeah.
session because you're
So
going to be.
before there's two
Yeah.
things I want to do real quick.
Yep.
I want to just go to the B&B. Try
Yep.
since it's a new day. Try one more time to figure out the damn grandfather clock.
You stand in front of the grandfather clock. It has a blank face as it looks at you,
Let's have a look.
making clock jokes. It just
Damn it!
continues ticking away as you attempt to.
One of these days, I'll know what you do specifically.
You threaten the clock. It
Uh,
appears impassive to your threats, or at least nothing has changed on its
mm,
face.
I hate you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing, I want to go back to the embassy, and I want to get Claire and Darius together, and I want to
That
inform
should be
them.
fun.
I want to tell them.
Shows them like all super busy, and you're like, "Come on, I gotta get all you. Come on!" And they're like doing all this. They're sitting there going, okay."
All right, so I was in Burlington just checking some stuff out. Do you know anyone who wears a bright blue cloak with a scarf, a white scarf, who is able to close a gate?
Not sure. I mean, uh, you know, there's a lot of magic there.
All
Maybe
right,
somebody
well,
found something new. I mean, a lot of unexplored areas and stuff like that there.
this person,
Hmm.
um, whoever they are,
So,
they
what gate was closed?
the whirlpool.
The whirlpool. Claire goes, the whirlpool. Some other guy goes, whirlpool. Just wanders off. Um, she says, oh no. And Darius says, well, it looks like the fishing's going to go to shit soon because every day the whirlpool would make new fish and stuff and they would come down eventually and fall down. These fish aren't very smart. And so, yeah, things might be rough in Kinleyville. Oh
Well,
no.
that's
He
yeah.
attempts his evidence analysis role. He says, my God, without that fishing, that means less food. Without that food, there's good potential of more people dying. And if they die,
So yeah.
well, fuck your tower, right? I'm not saying it's going to have a lot more guards, but it's going to have a lot more guards. And Claire goes, oh, Darius, think of the children. He says, you're right, dear.
So if this was a TV show, as he's saying, a lot more people will die. You see like a little thought bubble with Freddy dancing around happily. Then as he says, more elemental gods, he just stops dancing and he just sighs frustratedly.
Mm-hmm. And with that, it shows the credits beginning to roll. So that will be end of mission.
Cool.
Do you have any cycling cards in your hand?
I think I do. One sec.
If you want to take care of those, and then you can discard as many as you'd like and refill your hand. Do you have anything to say to the
Yeah.
studio audience before I end the broadcast?
Um. Yeah. Try not to burn down libraries because Logan will happily do it.